Hello yogis, today's class is an audio-only advanced Vinyasa yoga class. If you enjoy these classes, please let me know in the comments below. These are a lot faster for me to make than doing a visual demonstration, so I would be happy to add more of these classes to my channel if there's enough interest in them. In this class, we'll begin in extended child's pose. So bring your knees wide, big toes touching. Allow your forehead to rest toward the earth. And just take a moment to slow down your breath. As you inhale, feel your belly, chest, lungs expand. And as you exhale, gently press any stale air out. And take a moment here to notice how your body's feeling today. Notice any areas where you may be feeling tension or discomfort. And just see if you can use your breath to release the tension in these areas of your body. Slow and gentle inhales and exhales. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice. Maybe you'd like to dedicate your practice to yourself, to someone in need, or to a characteristic you want more of in your life, such as love, happiness, or peace. Hold on to your intention as you flow with your breath. Inhale, rise to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And then begin to move through your cat-cow. As you inhale, arch your back. Broaden through your collarbones. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone and round your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, come to a neutral position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, feet hip-width distance apart. Maybe pedal out your feet for this first downward facing dog if you'd like. Bending one knee and then the other. Taking any little movements here that feel good and appropriate for your body today. And take a moment to settle into your downward facing dog. Find a static down dog. Find some stillness here. And just allow your breath to flow in and out through your nose. Inhale, bend your knees and step to ragdoll at the front of your mat, feet hip-width distance apart. Grab your elbows and allow your head to hang. If it's comfortable, you can sway from side to side or nod your head yes and no. If you're taking that sway, come to neutral. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way to standing in Tadasana. Take your time, there's no rush. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back at the top of your mat. And just take a moment here, pause. And then we'll begin sun salutations. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, hinge from your hips, place your hands outside your feet. Allow your head to fall toward the earth. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, come to halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins or the floor. Lengthen your spine, nice flat back. Exhale, bend your knees and step back to high plank. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down halfway or all the way, your choice. Inhale to upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take several deep breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, come to a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up and bring your gaze up, nice flat back. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slow, steady breaths. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. One more, sun A. Inhale, reach up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or hop back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, come to a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your hearts. Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, step your right foot between your hands, rise all the way up to Warrior One. Exhale, Vinyasa or skip it, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step your left foot between your hands, rise all the way up to Warrior One. Exhale, take your Vinyasa or skip it, stepping straight to down dog. Breathe here in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, come to your halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way back to standing. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands, rise to warrior one. One deep breath. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping straight to down dog. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands, rise to warrior one. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, come to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. Pause for a moment. Full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg, flex your foot and square your hips. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to Crescent Lunge, stay high on your left toes. Square your hips toward the front of the room. And soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. Exhale, come to warrior two, gaze over your right middle finger. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior, send your left hand back, right arm reaches up. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Bend into your right knee. Bring your right hand to the earth, the left leg lifts. Left arm reaches toward the sky. Slowly step back to warrior two. Take your time. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping straight to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, flex your foot, square your hip. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, Warrior Two, gaze over your left middle finger. Inhale, Reverse Warrior, send your left arm up, right hand back. Exhale, Half Moon. Slowly step back to your Warrior Two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping straight to down dog. Take a breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, come into your Warrior Three. Lift your left leg, flex your left foot down toward the earth. Slowly come to Standing Figure Four. Bring your left leg toward the front of the room and cross your left ankle over your right thigh. And then sit your hips back as if you're sitting in a chair pose. Bring your hands to your hearts. Maybe begin to lower your elbows down toward your shin. If you're familiar with Flying Pigeon and you'd like to take Flying Pigeon here, you're welcome to take that variation or just stick with this Standing Figure Four. If you're in Flying Pigeon, slowly make your way back to Standing Figure Four. Take an inhale breath, slowly begin to rise up. Exhale back to Warrior Three. Extend your left leg behind you. Bend your right knee, step back to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, take your flow or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, come to Warrior 3. Lift the right leg, flex through your right foot. Slowly come to your standing figure 4, crossing your right ankle over the left thigh, sitting the hips back. Bring your hands to your heart. Maybe bring your elbows down towards your shin. And again, option to stay here, or if you're familiar with flying pigeon, you're welcome to take that variation. If you're playing with flying pigeons, slowly make your way back to your figure 4. We'll inhale to rise up. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, bend your left knee, stepping back to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping straight to down dog. From downward facing dog, we'll take 3 handstand hops. So you may want to scoot your feet up so that you're in a shorter downward facing dog. You'll inhale and bend the knees. Exhale to come into your hop, stacking your torso over the wrists, knees stay bent, belly in. And just play with these hops 3 times. And once you've done this 3 times, you can come into an extended child's pose. And then whenever you're ready, take your time, make your way back to your downward facing dog. Full inhale and full exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to Warrior 1. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your right fingertips out as far as you can. And then gently rest your right hand anywhere along your shin, a block, or the floor. Your gaze is up towards your left thumb. Slowly lower your left hand and turn towards your left so that you're in a wide-legged forward fold. Heels slightly out, toes slightly in. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold. You're welcome to stay with wide-legged forward fold. Or you can come into a headstand if that's part of your practice here. Wherever you're at, just keep the breath nice and steady. If you're in your headstand, slowly begin to lower back down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, turn back over your right leg and take your vinyasa or skip it, stepping to down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Slowly lower your right hand. Turn towards your right so you're back in the wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, turn back over your left foot and take your flow. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right fingertips to the floor or your right forearm to the right thigh. Extend the left fingertips toward the front of your room. Option to stay here or take a bind, reaching your left arm up and around and bringing your right arm underneath the right thigh, maybe clasping your fingertips and gazing back over your left shoulder. Stay here, or if Bird of Paradise is part of your practice, you can step your left foot forward, come onto your right toes, and maybe lift the right leg up, keeping your knee bent or straightening the leg, your choice. If you're in Bird of Paradise, slowly make your way back to your bound side angle. And then slowly release the bind. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, your choice. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, Crescent Lunge. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Either bring your left forearm to your left thigh or reach your left fingertips toward the earth. The right fingers extend toward the front of your mat. Imagine a straight line of energy from your right fingertips to the sole of your right foot. And again, option to stay here or take the bind, reaching your right arm around the back. Left arm comes underneath the left thigh. Maybe the fingertips clasp. Maybe begin to rotate your chest back up toward the sky. And again, option to stay here, or you can come into Bird of Paradise if that's part of your practice. Step your right foot toward the front of your mat, keeping the bind. Come onto your left toes, and then maybe lift that left leg up, keeping the knee bent or straightening it out. If you're in Bird of Paradise, slowly begin to lower down, coming back to your bound angle. If you're in the bind, release the bind. We'll all inhale, Reverse Warrior. And exhale, take your flow, meeting back in down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, pigeon pose. Either bring your right shin parallel or bring your right heel outside your left hip. Square yourself toward the front of your mat. Take a nice deep inhale, open your chest. And then exhale, fold forward. You can bring your elbows to the earth, to the block. Maybe bring your forehead down, whatever's calling to you in your body today. Take your time. With each inhale, feel your body lengthening. And with each exhale, see if you can release just a little further. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly begin to crawl your fingertips back. Tuck your toes and step back to downward facing dog. Taking any emotions that feel good, any wiggles. And then we'll switch sides. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, pigeon pose on the left side. Either left heel outside the right hip with the right leg straight back, or you can have the left shin parallel if you have the mobility in the hips. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen your spine, open the chest. And exhale, fold forward to any extent that's calling to your body today. Nice, steady breathing. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, slowly crawl your fingertips back, tuck your toes. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Taking any motions that feel good. Inhale, bend your knees and step to ragdoll at the top of your mat. Take a moment to hang here. And then slowly lower all the way down onto your bum. Extend your legs out in front of you, flex your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, reach for your shins or your toes, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly release. Roll all the way down onto your back and set yourself up for bridge pose. Your feet are hip-width distance apart. Palms outside your hips. Keep the back of your head planted firmly on the earth. And then inhale, lift your hips up toward the sky, one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, slowly roll down. And then bring your feet as wide as your mat, and then allow the knees to fall in toward one another. You can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Close your eyes. And then option to stay here for final relaxation, or you can take traditional Shavasana, straightening one leg and then the other. Turn your palms up toward the sky. Feel your entire body being supported by the earth. Take these moments to just completely relax. Keeping your eyes closed, just slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Perhaps reach your arms up and point your toes for a full body stretch. Gently hug your knees into your chest. And then roll onto either side in the fetal position, using your arm as a pillow for several breaths. Take your time, there's no rush. Gently press your way back to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head slightly. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day for you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.